Hello students, this is your English teacher from Pratishthan Learning Center, Lotus Petal Foundation. Students, I hope you all are as fit as a fiddle and revising all that is being taught to you all every single day. Today, I am going to teach you all narration. So, what is narration? Narration is nothing but an art of reporting the words of a speaker. So there are two ways of reporting the words of a speaker. First is direct speech and second is indirect speech. So in case of direct speech, we use the exact words of the speaker, which means we do not make any change to the words of the speaker. Here is an example. Rima said to me, I sang melodiously. Word said is our reporting verb, and whatever is enclosed within quotation marks is our reported speech. I sang melodiously. This is our reported speech. Another way of reporting the words of the speaker is indirect speech. In case of indirect speech, we do not use the exact words of the speaker. That means we make all the necessary changes, like we change the reporting verb, we add a conjunction, we remove inverted commas and comma, we change pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, and also tense. Here are some basic rules to convert a direct speech into indirect speech. First thing, change the reporting verb according to the reported speech. Second rule is remove the inverted commas and replace them with appropriate conjunctions. Change the pronouns accordingly. Change the adverbs of the direct speech. Here comes our first rule, change of tense. When are we supposed to change the tense of reported speech? So, tense is changed only when the reporting verb is in past tense. If the reporting verb is in present or future tense, then we need not change the tense of reported speech. Here are a few examples. Our first example says, the teacher says Gauri performed gracefully. Over here you can see our reporting verb is says, which is in present tense. So we are not going to make any change of tense in our reported speech. So the answer will be the teacher says that Gauri performed gracefully. In the question also it was past simple tense. So in the answer also we have same tense past simple because our reporting verb says is in present tense. Our second example is the teacher said Gauri performed gracefully. Over here our reporting verb is said, which is in past tense. So we will change the tense of reported speech. Answer will be the teacher said that Gauri had performed gracefully. In narration, past simple tense changes to past perfect. So performed has got changed to had performed, which is our past perfect tense. Our third example is the teacher will say Gauri performed gracefully. Again, our reporting verb over here is will say, which is in future tense. So we will not make any change of tense in reported speech. The teacher will say that Gauri performed gracefully. Here are a few rules of how to make change of tense. So, present simple tense changes to past simple changes to past perfect. Present continuous changes to past continuous and past continuous changes to past perfect continuous. Present perfect changes to past perfect and past perfect no change. Past simple I already told you changes to past perfect and past perfect no change. So keep this thing in mind that past perfect continuous tense and past perfect tense don't change. Will or shall changes to would, can changes to could, may changes to might, must changes to had to, and have to changes to had to. Now let's have a look at how we change pronouns and adjectives. So for changing pronouns and adjectives, we use SON approach, S-O-N, where S stands for subject, O stands for object, and N stands for no change. So this is how we have to do it. If the subject of your reported speech is in first person, then it will change according to subject of reporting verb. If the subject of your reported speech is in second person, it will change according to object of reporting verb. And if the subject of your reported speech is in third person, then no change. The pronoun or adjective will remain same. So in this table, you'll find all the pronouns that are used for first person, second person and third person. The first two lines are your first person pronouns. The third line is your second person and all the last three lines are your third person pronouns. So students, here are a few examples. Our first example is, my mother said, I did not find my ring. Over here, the reported speech is, I did not find my ring, and the subject of this reported speech is I, which is first person. First person changes according to subject of reporting verb. Our subject of reporting verb over here is my mother. So for my mother, I am going to use pronoun she. So this I will change to she and my will change to her. So our answer will be, my mother said that she had not found her ring. In direct speech, we are given past simple tense, did not find, and past simple tense changes to past perfect tense. So in answer you can see it's written, she had not found her ring. Past simple changes to past perfect. Our second example is, John said to me, you are as fit as a fiddle. Over here, the subject of our reported speech is you, which is second person, and second person changes according to object of reporting verb, which is me over here, and the subjective case of me is I. So our subject you will change to I. So our answer will be, John told me that I was as fit as a fiddle. Is MR changes to was were. Our third example is, Rohan said to me, Rekha is the best singer. Over here, the subject of our reported speech is Rekha, which is third person. So there will be no change. Answer, Rohan told me that Rekha was the best singer. You can see in direct speech also we had subject Rekha, and in indirect speech also same subject has been reused, Rekha, because this is third person, and is MR has been changed to was were. Here you can find a table that shows how adverbs are changed. Now changes to then, this changes to that, this and that when used as demonstrative adjectives change to this or that. These changes to those, here changes to there, today changes to that day, tonight changes to that night, tomorrow changes to the next day or the following day, yesterday changes to the previous day or the day before, ago changes to before, thus changes to so or in that way, come changes to go, and come can remain come also depending upon the sentence. Next day changes to the following day, next month changes to the following month, day before yesterday changes to 2 days ago, and day after tomorrow changes to 2 days later. Again, we have a few examples of change of adverbs. Our first example is, I said to my friends, I am on cloud 9 today. Our answer will be, I told my friends that I. Again, I, this is the subject of a reported speech which is in first person, and it will change according to subject of reporting verb, which is again I. So I will remain same. I was on cloud 9 that day. Pay attention to the change of adverb over here. Today has been changed to that day. Our second example is John said to me, I keep my books here. Answer will be John told me that he. Again, you can see in your direct speech sentence, it's given I keep my books here. I is your subject of reported speech, which is again first person, and it will change according to the subject of reporting verb, which is John. So for John, we are going to use pronoun he. That is why in your indirect speech sentence, it's given John told me that he kept his books there. Pay attention to the change of adverb. Here changes to there. That's all from my side for today. I will continue with this topic in my next videos. This is Dimple Lalwani signing off. Thank you and have a nice day.